Hi everyone. Today is the introduction week, the first week of our class from introduction to accommodation and food and beverage operations. I also enclose my slides, my PowerPoint on the website, so you can see more of uh, what I put there, and I also put there the book that I would recommend you to use, which is from John Walker, Introduction to Hospitality, the latest edition. Um, Basically, there is a lot of information that I use uh, from that book for this class. There's a lot of also assignment there that maybe you can always refer to um, from mine. And this introduction week, um, I'm going to talk about four different area. The first one is about the service spirit. Second is the career path, character of hospitality industry, and last but not least is basically is the hospitality industry is it for you or no? Okay, so why do you choose hospitality? Uh, why do you think that hospitality is the field for you? Um, how far do you know about hospitality? Uh, do you have any relatives that working in the hotel or restaurants or in the hospitality area? Or do you know anyone that engage in the tourism area, destinations or anything? Um, well, basically is I'm welcoming you uh, to the hospitality industry world. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. So if you choose hospitality, you should enjoy every minute of it. It's a lot of up and down. It's a lot of do's to do. It's a lot of works to do. So it's not really easy for someone from starting from certain level to be in the next level, or someone wants to be, oh, I want to be very rich. Yes, you can be very rich working hospitality, but do you know how? Do you work very well? Do you work smart? There's a lot of things that you need to know when you want to join with the hospitality industry. Yes, it's definitely you will get an advancement opportunity. You will see yourself progress within years, within certain level of tenure or position. Um, but those things not gonna happen if you don't have passion, passion. If you don't have a passion on it, that's not gonna happen because you cannot just sit there. Okay, I have degree and I just want to do what I'm supposed to do. No, you need to do more than you're supposed to do. That's why we have in hospitality um, something what we call to wow, WOW, to wow guests, to make the guests happy. Something that we need to do extra, something that we need to do more than it's expected. Let me give you one example. Um, if you work in a restaurant, you are expected to be serve. You will be expected to be, for example, it's just time for you to have a meal, but then you as a server, you don't need to ask the guests. Okay, if they need meals, what do they need? What do they have after meals? Don't wait until the guest asks you, "Oh, can I have coffee? Can I have dessert? Or can I have this? Can I have that?" But you do before. the guest asks you to do. That's one of the things that you need to do extra. Yes, when you do extra, it means it goes fluently. It goes with a flow. You don't do it as you forced to do. And when you do what you forced to do, it doesn't it doesn't it's not right. It doesn't go well. It will it will feel weird. It will feel something barrier there between you and the guest. Um, that's a thing that will limit you when you want to do when you do want to wow the guest. And it's not something that easy to do. It's something that have to go natural to you. So I will recommend, if you are going to hospitality industry, you already have that kind of spirit, kind of a service spirit. You need to help yourself to do that. You need to do by yourself. You cannot just force yourself, because if you force yourself, it's not right. That's the service spirit. That's why a lot of people doing marketing, they try to call back, they to make sure if um, someone stay in the hotel, they just not, okay, you spend the money staying in the hotel, you use the food and beverage outlet, restaurants or gym or conventions, and that's it. You spend money, pay nothing. No, but they want to try. They ask to call back. They want to call back. They want to make sure, okay, anything we did wrong, anything we did not do that we supposed to do, those things they need to find out, because that's a part of spirits of service. That's the company would like to pass to the guests. On the career path, you can see my slides there. That's it's in the textbook wise, and I'm sure some of you may be already on a certain level um, of positions that's listed on the PowerPoint, or some of you still just finished high school, or some of you it's already in a graduate school, which is everything is okay, but that's just basically what are the list, what are the career path that you may take traditionally. Um, what I can suggest you is regardless where you are right now, just keep continue doing it, but make sure it's consistent, because if you're not consistent, it will slow your career down. What I mean by consistent is, if you are keep doing something good, if you keep doing something good, just continue to do something good. Don't do it when you do something good. You do it like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then by the time 5 to 20, you just do it okay. Now, consistent. Just be consistent to yourself. And if you think you're just good, you're not excellent, you're not always wow. Sometimes you can be wow, or you can wow guess. You can show yourself a spirit. It's okay. It's better you do consistent. But sometimes when you are in your up, when you are in your positive um, time, increase it. And I'm sure from wherever you are now, and if you want to go to the senior executive or even an owner, you never know. Everything has to go through those steps. You have to do your dues, because that's important. By doing your dues, and you going to certain level from the basic, the medium management, and upper level management, and top management. By doing certain years in between, it means that you know what you are doing. If you are on the top at the end of the day, you cannot say to your middle management that you cannot do that. They will ask you why I cannot do that, and you cannot explain. That's gonna be very, very weak. Because when you said you cannot do that, you're supposed to do this, at least you have a base, you have reason to say that to them. And it's vice versa. When you are in the middle management, you experience these problems. You will remember that forever. You will not forget that. And you're going to bring that to your top level, and then you will be a complete leader. You can be a complete manager to lead a department. Now it's the our characters of the hospitality industry. A lot of people, they don't realize there's quite a difference of characters in hospitality industry. For example, the hospitality industry is open 365 days and 24 hours a day. Now you can imagine a hotel, they're running 24 hours a day. They're not closed. If you come at 2 o'clock in the morning, they have rooms they will give you. They're not says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm closed. Well, unless it's a small hotel and then they have a limited service, which is I'm going to explain in our next meetings about that. But it's keep running. Some industry they only work from Monday to Friday, and they only Monday to Friday, and then from 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. The rest of them are closed. But hospitality don't. They open, and this is really make the hospitality industry very, very unique. Because of the hours, it's basically the whole day. Um, there are certain shift work, shift hours that is already known. Mostly the hours is 8 hours per shift. They call it a shift. One shift is about 8 hours. Um, Most of the hotels or any hospitality industry, the hours is from 7 to 3. That's 8 hours, and then another 8 hours, which is 3 to 11, and then another hours, which is they call it a grave shift usually. Sometimes they call it also night shift. It's between 11 to 7. But there are also another shift, which is the fourth shift. Usually they call it the mid shift. This is varies. It depends on the operation, but mostly known between 10 to 6, or sometimes they call it from 12 to 8 or 1 to 9. It depends what is the scope of the facilities, what is needed, how many people is needed there. Is it really busy on certain times than others, and they adjust with that. But mostly they have a 4 basic shifts, and every operations they make sure they have enough people and enough staff to work in between the shifts. So, is the hospitality industry for you? Is it something that you really, really would like to do, or you just want to do it temporarily? Um, but if you are a person that wants to take a pride to care to others, and you are a service-oriented people, um, you like to work with people, easy work with people person, and this industry is for you. Uh, it's going to help you a lot, and many recruiters, like how much you attitude, your positive attitude is. They like your involvement, and then they like your experience. Um, they're just not like, okay, you have a certain degree but you don't have experience. That's not really helping you. You have to have experience. And when you have degree, you cannot just suddenly jump to management level. Yes, it happens, but it's not always the case. It's something that you have to work on. That's why sometimes people have to be very patient. Yes, probably you have to do some entry level, but then if you are smart, if you know how to work, you understand the concept of it. It's just a matter of time before you go to level of managers, because it just comes naturally. And that leadership is going to build yourself to have those kind of skills that you need. Last but not least, for our meeting, it's about the trends. I like talking about this because this is what keeps us on our toes. We're not learning something that from 20 years ago. We want to go advance. We want to evolve. One thing that I see from these trends, which is you can always look at this, and probably we can do this as our assignments, and I'll put what you need to do on the assignments. But for example, I need to talk about social media. Who doesn't use Facebook? Who doesn't use Twitter now? Yes, maybe some people they don't use either or both, but nowadays people live from this. They have Line now, they have Path, they have different type of social media. And now most companies, uh, regardless what industry they are at the moment, they use this to they use this as a tool for your marketing tool, for feedback tool, or anything. Some hotels now they use uh, Twitter. They're working on Twitter to find out if it's possible to check in from there. Um, and of course, I haven't been there, so I don't know. But that's what I read the last time. They use that kind of technology. They combine technology and social media. And I'll put on the website, see if anything that from these trends that can be an assignment for you. See you in the next meeting. Thank you.